ever wondered what it takes to be a stuntman? You know, what it takes to be working in the movie industry? It's a lot of hard work, I imagine.
Mary, people keep asking me why am I not a body double for Hugh Jackman, and today we will actually find out what stuntmen do.
Are these people living in your head?
Yeah, well, all my friends are living in my head, Mary. You know that for a fact. Please.
Welcome to the show. Please join us in welcoming two special guests in the show. Today we've got Mark as well as Cameron. Welcome.
Thank you, Hello, Mary. Thanks for having us in.
Thanks for making time to be with us this morning. Now, Mark, I understand that you are a senior entertainment consultant and show producer.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
and you are doing something in Malaysia called MAPS, which is the Movie Animation Theme Park Studios?
Yeah, that's right. Movie Animation Park Studios. It's an animation-themed theme park that is currently under construction at Ipoh. And it will be open to the general public, a very exciting event in 2016 around May. So write that month down, everybody, and bring your family along for a great day.
Mm-hmm. Also, we've got Cameron in the studio, who's a stunt performer. Welcome, Cameron. Thank you for making time to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
And we understand that, you know, working when it comes to, you know, setting up everything that you guys work hard for, especially in MAPS, you know, where did the idea of MAPS come about?
Well, I think that came about probably 3 or 4 years ago with our executive management team, Darren McLean, Ramel, and also a gentleman from Sanderson Group. They got together and came up with the concept, and the Perak government were very keen to have an international theme park within Perak state. So they came on board and they became part owners of the theme park project. And so together, now we're at less than 12 months out from being completely ready to open to the general public.
Now, Mark, you've been doing this for quite a few years now, haven't you? Can you share with us some of your experience being in this industry where you are doing a lot of shows, entertainment, and some of them require stunt work, which is where Cameron comes in, I would believe.
Yeah, that's correct. And my background is I'm an actor. That was the first thing I ever did, and a musician, and I got the opportunity to work at a theme park very similar to MAPS, actually, on the Gold Coast in Australia, where I met Cameron and I learnt some stunts. It was an international stunt show, and I was there for 10 years and performed in over 8,000 of those shows.
Wow.
So that's my background, and it's a really interesting thing for me now to be able to offer Malaysian men and women the opportunity that Cameron and I have been through. And we have to say that, I don't know what Cameron would think, but it's certainly the best job of my life. It's the best time of my life. It's so much fun performing in front of thousands of people each day, and to make them laugh, and to you know, really forge lifelong memories.
Yeah, and to make them feel fear for your safety.
I get the fear, you know. And speaking of, you know, the love for that, I will say the love for the game and the love for the job. Where did that stem from, Mark?
Well, look, to tell you the truth, I think, you know, people who are performers, they love to do what they do, and they love to entertain people. Let's forget about the stresses of life for a while, and let's just go to a theme park or elsewhere and just forget about those kinds of problems in your life and have a great day with family and friends. Right. And that's what MAPS is going to be all about.
Okay.
Oh, well, how about you, Cameron? Where did your love for, you know,
the craft
and the thrill of performing come from?
You know, it wasn't something that I wanted to do at an early age, but I got the opportunity to start working in the same show as Mark that he was talking about, and I fell in love with it. Just performing in front of a crowd and the instant gratification that you get, you know, from that crowd. Yeah, I fell in love with it from then. I was actually supposed to go to university when I started working at the theme park, and cancelled that and
decided to pursue this instead.
Yeah. But you ended up working with so many movie studios. You've been, if I'm not mistaken, this is what I read from your portfolio, Cameron, you've been in movies such as San Andreas and also Mad Max,
yes,
if I'm not mistaken. And could you tell us more about your experience working as a stunt performer in big budgeted movies, or even theme parks or performance live shows?
Yeah, well, after working for many years in the theme park, I decided to branch out and start doing film and television, and I've been able to have great opportunities working in, you said, Mad Max, and I just finished doing Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
There's another one.
And, you know, it does give you that opportunity to branch out, and the guys that we're going to have working with us at the theme park, they'll have the same opportunities.
And I imagine Mark and Cameron, working as actors and as stunt performers, there is a lot of competition being in the front line as it is, behind the scenes. So how do you overcome those challenges? I mean, it can't be easy.
Well, I think you got to keep your skill levels up, and you got to keep learning. And when you start working in the theme park industry, in the stunt shows, for example, there are always new things that you can learn, and fine tuning your craft, if you like. And the fact that you're there full time gives you the opportunity between shows to do exactly that. So you're in the box seat to be in the front line of these new jobs and these TV shows and films that come along into the studios. And that's another byproduct that we're really proud of, establishing this international stunt show, is that by training the local stunt performers, men and women, in the stunt industry, when the opportunities come through for the local studios, and there are some great studios here in Malaysia, then why get people from America or Australia when there are people who are trained up to do it right here?
Right.
Very, very well said. But can I ask you guys a question? What constitutes a stunt performer? What does one have to do to become a stunt performer? Would he have to be very agile, I would imagine, and very accurate with timing?
Yeah, look, I think that it's all of the above. You have to be physically fit. But more than that, you have to be a team player, and you have to know how to work with the other guys in your team to achieve what you need to achieve.
You also need to listen to instruction. You don't want people out there in a live show or on set, for that matter, thinking for himself, herself. You've got to listen to instruction and follow that instruction. And if I may, at this point, just let you know of the Stunt Training Academy that we are starting in September. It's a 6-week course. It's actually over 6 weekends, and we're offering 3 modules of training. And the reason that we are launching this Stunt Training Academy for men and women of Malaysia is so we can then invite participants of that training academy to audition for MAPS and be part of our stunt team.
Wow.
So now we're doing that for a very good reason, and we want to find these people who are going to be team players. We want to find these people who want to learn. We want to find these people who listen to instruction and want to be the best that they can be and entertain people and have a life-changing experience.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break right here on the A-Team. We're speaking to Mark as well as Cameron on stunt performing, also on MAPS. Tell you more about that when we come back. It's the A-Team. Good morning.